Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the All-Stars and the Texas Rangers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set, and today's starting pitcher, Cody Bradford. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Chen, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, for that guy out there on the bump to retire.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Sung-Chae Cheng.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
That one ripped. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Lynn digs in now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Lynn, 25 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that is a foul ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Arlington, and on the mound in this one, Shell. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. And that's the first out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One down, base is empty. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Fairchild under it, brings it in. 2 away now. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Corey Seager stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
2-0.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 and 2 is the
2
count.
outs, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
2 outs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. In the air, out towards right center. Touches down, that's a hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here is Jock Peterson. Peterson with a homer in his last game. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And that is out of play.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. They get the force. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. back at Globe Life Field. And now the first baseman, number 39. Bradford back to work. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now the shortstop, John. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. That one way inside.
3-1.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, Stuart Fairchild. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air to left center, Seager. Squeezes it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 25.
And now the right fielder, Chen. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Lyle Lynn.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garcia raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Chen now at the plate. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Young.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now, Adolis Garcia.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hitting better than .350 this month.
That one
Ball.
missed.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Just
That's
off the inside edge. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Evan Carter,
ball.
The next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That catches the outside corner, and the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fairchild pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Next to hit, Brandon Martirano. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Texas. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
Struck him out looking.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Lee takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 77.
Next is the designated hitter, Lynn. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Number 39 stands in now and watches strike 1. And strike 2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Nathan Eovaldi appears to be getting loose. DeGrom, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it's foul. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play. And they get the out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. Doubled his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Right through there, got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they still trail it here, 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Stuart Fairchild. In the air, center field. Carter under this one. Nabs it, 1 down. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Now it's the right fielder, Chen. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two outs, base is empty. Now, Lyle Lynn doubled in his first AB. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And it's fouled away.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger. Check swing, and he went 0-1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Peterson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Fairchild settles under this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And it's
Ball.
1-0. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That's the third. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradford back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cody Bradford won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Trevor Richards. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So digging in, Sung-Chae Cheng. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, How-Yu Lee.
How-Yu Lee getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Foul ball.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Number 39 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And takes low for ball one.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
On the ground, Cheng sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Fastball for a strike. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Up the middle, gets it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time, and any slower, and those wheels burning down the first base.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
So the lineup flips over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped out in front of the plate. No play, that's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Durant in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Arlington, leading off, John. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
No balls, one strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Fairchild at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Chen will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lyle Lynn digs in now. Lynn having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That one to first, and that's just foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars have the lead, 4-2. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So up next, Jake Berger, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now Jack Peterson. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls,
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ripped to short. And Peterson retired.
The third baseman, number 6.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Just missed.
Here, 1-1.
Seager at second with 2 down. And right back to the mound. Throws the first in time. Third out. Rangers lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in, Chen. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Now the third baseman, How You Lee. 1 for 3. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third. Young fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lou.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. The other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carter into box again, takes a strike. The Rangers trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
0-2.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Lynn makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here's the catcher, Brandon Martirano. That one in triple digits. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it here. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now, number 39. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swinging a foul out of play. One now. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ball.
John stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Take your base.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Fairchild
Ball.
at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball.
And the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Chen waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Berger makes the catch, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sung.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. At the plate, Wyatt Langford. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And the slider just misses. To third, Lee. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Two outs. Hard ground ball, base knock. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. In the air, right field. Ramirez under it. And that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Festa.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped to left. Langford pulls it down. One away. Here's the catcher, Lyle Lynn, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And that one way outside. Going to count 1-2. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Chen at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's out to center field and makes the grab, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Christian Scott. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Jack Peterson. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Peterson just got a piece of it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Peterson swings, mashes one deep to right, and that one hops the wall.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Scott throws to first, and he's back in easily. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Left field, Chen brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This could end it. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add one more win to this run. If they keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.